Okay, so you want to buy or sell a home in Houston, Texas, but you're trying to figure out what the Houston housing market is up to. Well, listen, I'm Shadrya Patton, and I'm going to give you the latest housing market numbers as of January the 3rd for single family homes in Houston and give you the national numbers so that you can see how Houston compares overall. You'll also be able to see the trends from last October to today. So, okay, let's talk about it. There are 5 stats that I like to track for those that are looking to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. The number one stat that I want you to know is the Market Action Index. This answers the question, how's the market? This Market Action Index compares the current rate of sales versus inventory. As of January the 3rd, the Market Action Index is 36, which is lower than last month, and an index between 35 to 44 kind of says that we're in like a slight seller's advantage, okay? We're always looking for the market action index because if it falls below 35, then we're going to be in a buyer's zone and we can expect more downward pressure on the home prices, which we're kind of already seeing right now. Really actually seeing that already in the Houston market. So the market action index for the nation is 39. Number 2, the second key statistic that you need to be following is the median list price. The median list price for Houston as of January the 3rd is $359,900. Back in October, this price was $375. The median list price for the nation is just under $405,000, okay? Now that median list price is the leading indicator of home values. So if you see a median list price consistently increase, you know that the home values are increasing. If the median list price is decreasing, then so are those home values as well. So we can see the reduction here in Houston. Now, this could be because of the holidays. Sellers do tend to slow down and delay putting their home on the market during the holidays unless they are like extremely motivated to transition. The other figure to check out here is the median price of new listings. It's at $302,000. Now, for the nation, it's $339,000. This is basically the most recent activity of what's happening nearby. Also, this number typically climbs or falls about a month before the median price of the market overall. So in general, we can expect that January, we're gonna see like a lower price point range for home prices. But since spring is when the market picks up, we can expect more of a supply and demand, which should drive up those home prices. Fingers crossed. Okay, number 3, the third statistic that you want to consider is the average and the median days on the market. This is simply how long it takes a home to sell. As of January, the properties currently available in H-Town have been on the market for an average of 99 days. Now, the national average of the days on the market comes in slightly higher at around 102 days. The median days on the market for both Houston and the nation is 77. As I always say, it is common for higher priced homes in an area to take longer to sell than those that are lower priced. So like the $1 million, $2 million houses, they're gonna take a little bit longer. All right, y'all. So those were the first 3 housing statistics that you need to be familiar with if you want to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. If you want to be notified about new videos about Houston's real estate market statistics, all you have to do is subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell icon right here. And this is the perfect opportunity to do that. Okay, number 4. Moving right along, that 4th statistic that you should be looking at is inventory. As of January the 3rd, the amount of inventory is 4,718, which has definitely increased since October. However, people are still buying because those interest rates are cooling off a little bit. Affordability is still a challenge because the rates are higher than they were this time last year. But still, this is the perfect opportunity for you as a buyer to get in on the action while you have more options than you did previously. And if you partner with the right lender, of course, they're going to give you options, possibly buying down your interest rate, or maybe they'll tell you you can put more for you to buy down your interest rate. You can even put down like a higher down payment. So there's so many options out there that you can consider, so that you can get an affordable monthly payment, or maybe monthly payment isn't your most important thing. Maybe you're worried about what the total cost of the loan is, like me. And so we can always work around that. Also, for my sellers, you're going to have less competition now than you will in the spring or summer. And this comes with like both pros and cons. So we will always watch for this because it tells us how fast sellers are returning to the market. That's what inventory is telling us. And then that tightening inventory favors you as a seller. So we can look forward to that, I'm sure. Okay, number 5, last but definitely not least, the fifth statistic to know is properties with a price decrease. As of January the 3rd, that figure is 45%, which has somewhat been consistent over the fourth quarter. On a national level, there are currently 39% of properties on the market that have decreased their original listing price to bring in more buyers. This is good because it means that more sellers are pricing their properties at a true market value, which is really a true measure of demand. Now, of course, we want these percentages to be even lower, and reviewing these statistics definitely helps me to set the expectations of my clients. So in a normal market, we tend to see about 30 to 35% of sellers initially overprice their homes and eventually reduce the price to attract more buyers. Above average is an indicator of a slowing demand, and right now we are a little bit over average. So, all right, y'all, because I am selling Houston, here's your tip of the week. Keep up with your current location that you live in and the location that you want to move to. That's going to help you to understand how competitive the housing market is when you are actually ready to sell or buy. Don't wait until you're ready to sell or buy to start wondering and asking questions about the market, okay? Now, as of January the 3rd, you also want to know something like your median rent, okay? So the median rent as of January the 3rd was $2,193 for Houston, but it's $2,175 for the nation. So if you're paying over this amount or even close to this amount, you may want to reach out to me so that we can analyze how buying versus renting will impact you over the next few years. All my links are in the description, as well as you can just click the link to like put in your zip code and you can find out what the market activity is in your area. Check the market activity to see if your area is heating up or cooling off based on that market action index. Also, use that median list price and the segment chart so that you can see what you can buy in your price range. So if your price range is $400,000, you can look on that and see, okay, what does this house look like? What's the square footage? How many bedrooms? Things of that nature. Alrighty, y'all. So if you're interested in a particular neighborhood, let me know. And also be sure, if you comment below, include your email, so that I can not only just kind of post it on here, but I can also email you that data, so I can send you the full clickable report. Again, I am Shadrya Patton with JPAR Real Estate. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon to be notified about new videos on moving and shaking around Houston. Bye, y'all.